scolding hot take. If a woman is pregnant and for whatever reason she wants an abortion, she can get an abortion. It's not your body, it's hers. And don't start with that B, but it's the baby's body too. No, it's fucking not. Almost all abortions happen before the 7-week period. The heart starts beating after that. And the abortions that do happen after that is a lot of times life or death. There's been so many cases where the mom could have died if she didn't have an abortion. It's not your body, it's not your choice. I was talking about this with one of my friends, and he said, I don't personally agree with it because I think it's sad, but I'm not gonna stop someone from having one because it's not my body. That is how you have an opinion, but you're not an asshole. He doesn't personally like it, but he'd never tell women she can't have an abortion. What really pissed me off is when me and my dad were talking about it. I got extremely upset because I've been sexually assaulted many times before, and he knows this. I asked him so if I was raped he'd force me to have that child, and he said we'd talk about it. I just told him no, we wouldn't. I would get an abortion. Now, what I wanted to say was absolutely fucking not. I'm not going to go through the most painful thing someone could experience from me being raped. And if you were to force me to have that child, you'd be the one to raise it and I'd never talk to you again. I didn't say it, but I wanted to so badly. I love my dad, but that's just not okay. Look at my friend. He doesn't personally like it. But if I were to get an abortion, he wouldn't really care. Just had to talk about this because this really pissed me off. Anyway, please remember, you matter in this world and you do matter. Please be careful and have an amazing day. Okay, so if a woman wants an abortion, it's her choice. You may not personally agree with it, but it's not up to you what she does with her body. If you were raped and forced to have a child, you wouldn't like it. And if you say you would, you're lying. Just stop having intercourse if you don't want a baby and stop normalizing it. Abortion is a normal practice. It can be life-saving for many. Now, unless it's rape, and it currently is less than 1% of the population, clearly someone didn't do his homework, so let me educate you. Abortion due to rape has been around for decades. As you can see here, it wasn't always medically done because women weren't given that option. If I was in a situation where I was pregnant due to rape and I couldn't get an abortion medically, I would do it any way I could. Not to mention how expensive babies are. If 2 grown adults choose to have sex, an unexpected pregnancy happens where they're not able to take care of the child or the bills. The safest option is to get an abortion. I'm not saying that's what has to happen. If they like the child, they can have it. But don't start with the they can just give it up for adoption, okay? What about all the expensive ass medical bills that they can't afford? They'll go into more debt.com. Now, if you think abortion should be illegal, please block me and don't interact with my account. I would say this was a lovely debate, but it wasn't. Okay, so no, I'm not using an AI prompt. Yes, I use an AI voice, but I write all of my rants. Here's a screenshot from while I'm writing it. Also, the fact that you're bringing up AI, I must have ruffled your feather a bit. And the safest option is to just not have sex. It's a normal thing. As long as it's adults and all parties are consenting, it's okay. For a lot of people, sex is a stress reliever, a way to escape from their problems. Some people have issues like being hypersexual, which comes due to sexual abuse. I myself am hypersexual and it's not fun. I'm not going to get into that at all. Some people have a porn addiction, and that doesn't mean they watch a lot of porn. It means someone who wants to have sex. Or they pleasure themselves even if they're not horny. Right now, it doesn't even seem like it's just about your opinion. And it's more about rage baiting, specifically the AI stuff. If you'd like to go to that route, I'd gladly follow along. This all seems like you're projecting because you can't get a girlfriend and need pills to get your limp dick up. So you resort to rage baiting to get attention that your mother never gave you. If you don't like my content, it's not that hard to block me and scroll. Anyways, I have a lot to do today, so Tiki out.